Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm going to do a quick flip through of my completed journal where I was kind of brainstorming the vibe and feeling of being a coffee shop owner because that is one of the dreams I've always had. The journal itself was made by Julia of theflyingcat.net. This is from one of my printables, and I printed it out as a sticker. I got a bunch of ephemera here from a whole bunch of different places, and this cluster I know is from Patreon, from theflyingcat.net's Patreon. This is a sigil card that actually, no it's not. It is a portal card that I made, just a simple collage, and I came up with the name Gather, and I also like the name Haven. I'm asking myself questions on this page. Like, who is seated at my table? Where do I get the feeling of belonging? What is being of service? Or what is being served? This is from a collage that I scanned in and printed out. This asks, what is the vision? I believe this is Patreon mail from Soulful Amanda. I will find a link and make sure that it's in the show note, not show notes, in the video notes. This is also from one of my printables. This is from a magazine. It's just some bread. I'm a pastry and baked goods person, although I'm not great at baking myself. And this is from one of my printables. I believe this envelope is, I don't remember exactly where. I believe this is also from theflyingcat.net, and I wrote a little letter about it here. This isn't necessarily about manifestation. It's more just about stepping into the timeline where this is a reality. This is a sticker from theflyingcat.net. Stepping into the reality where this is possible and knowing that I can embody this if I choose to. These were all from a sticker book, like a witchy sticker book that I have. A to-do list before I feel like I can get to a place where I can take on any extra responsibility, like with a job. This might be from Megan and the Moon. It might be from theflyingcat.net. I don't remember. I spend a lot of time out of my studio. This says Hold the Vision. I think I made this after a while of being away. And I've been struggling with my depression a lot lately. This is a sticker from Susanatavares, and this is from a paper pack I got from Claire Early. Again, I'll leave in the description, I will leave links and everything. I made this little tag. It says, I can do hard things. I think this little piece is from, I think this whole tag is from, like, it came with the journal and I just added stuff to it. And I know this little T thing was here. This reads, it's only one step, one day at a time, 5 minutes. I can do anything for 5 minutes. This is from a paper pack from Claire Early as well. Have hope. So yeah, it's just like an exploration. I find myself getting pulled in a lot of directions as far as like what I want to do and how I want to spend my time. This is, what if you couldn't make enough? Obviously, there's a lot of like financial things that come into play here when we talk about like business type stuff. Right now I'm a stay-at-home mom, and that makes sense because of the fact that childcare is so expensive and having a job is really strenuous. I'm diagnosed bipolar and recently diagnosed ADHD in like the last couple years. And so functioning has always been kind of difficult. I always like end up overexerting myself or pushing myself too hard, trying to mask and do what is expected of me. I take everything way too personally. It becomes very draining. And when I finally got out of the workforce, it was really liberating. And when I left the workforce, it took a lot of like time for me to kind of come back to life, and I finally found my love of creating. And you know, I don't ever want to sacrifice how far I've come in my healing journey for this idea that I need to like make money, because I don't think that's necessarily important. But my kids are getting to the point where they are school age, and you know, next year both my kids will be gone all day. And so I have kind of played around with this idea of having more to do. You know, I dedicate a lot of my time to my creative practice right now, but I don't want to like burn myself out. I feel like I've kind of been recovering from a little bit of burnout because I created so much for so long, and just kind of like making up for lost time. Anyways, all that to say that, yeah, this is just about like playing with different ideas of things that could be a possibility one day in the future. The sticker is from theflyingcat.net. This one is from La Green Witch, the eye. And then this little cutout thing is from, I think it was a bookmark from Love Rain Journal's Patreon mail, their Happy Mail tier. This is a sticker and little pocket thing from theflyingcat.net. I don't know where this sticker came from. And I made a little tag with little scraps. This is like the Handwriting Club scrap from them. This is from more pages from the Claire Early paper pack. I was gonna write something on the back, but I haven't. I'm doing a flip through because right now this journal feels complete. This isn't really an idea that I'm interested in exploring right now. I wanted to share it with you guys, just because it feels like, I don't know. It's one of the things that I did when I felt like I couldn't really connect to my practice. Yeah, I said flowers, baked goods, hope, community, coffee. Just lots of random stickers and pieces. This is Saint Catherine, patron saint of intellectuals, philosophers, and professions involving wheels. I'm somebody who works in the fiber arts. I've been doing a lot of crochet lately, actually, and I have a spindle I bought last year. I'm kind of thinking I might learn how to spin yarn as one of the things I do more just for fun. So I don't know, it just kind of the idea of gather would also be like having workshops and gatherings there for people who are creative, who want to connect with other people. This is from a zine from Lace and Whimsy Studio, and I think this is from Prismatic Paper Co. It was one of the pages that they did the design for the zine Ephemeral Whimsy from Lace and Whimsy Studio. I can't believe I remember all this stuff. It just goes to show, like, when you make art and you offer it to other people and you share with community, like, other people really connect with it. I have a sticker here from La Green Witch, and this just says growth. This teapot sticker, I think this is just from a sticker book. I think this is the sigil card that I made for an Art for a Spell lesson. And the cover of this journal from the Flying Paper, or the theflyingcat.net, excuse me, is just made out of packaging, which is fun and crinkly. And so this card happened to be like I kind of have to finagle it in, but it is like just the perfect size for the back of that. And so that is what I did in this little art journal. I have kind of like a nice collection of journals that I've gotten from other creators. And so I've not been spending as much time in my studio because I've been working more on like my abstract art. We got a puppy, and so coming up to my studio is not always feasible. But I wanted to share that one with you because I am going to move it to my shelf of completed journals. I have another journal that I will be finishing up soon. I started this one a couple of years ago before I even moved studios. I've only got a few pages left. So this flip through will be coming next. I might do a journal with me, but I appreciate you guys being patient as I navigate this period of change and just kind of feeling more withdrawn in sharing things for my practice. Regardless of that, if you guys ever have any questions or want to connect, you can DM me on Instagram or leave a comment below. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.